Fiddler, Georgia Heartwood. It's a wheat of bourbon. It was recommended. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. 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 Hey, it's Matt, Bourbon Masters 2020. Today's review is going to be on Fiddler, Georgia Heartwood. This baby was recommended by, man, I just looked it up. Son of a bitch. Just looked it up and I totally forgot her name. Bradley Baker. Now, I'm going to make sure I do it right. I'm looking it up and I'm going to tell you, where you at? Bradley Baker. Bradley Baker goes, and you know what, you guys can all see the comments as well. If you guys look down, scroll down the comments, there's some communication between a lot of us. He goes, hey dude, have you ever tried Fiddler? I'm like, no, I haven't even seen it. He goes, it's out in California. So as soon as he did that day, I know for sure, I actually took I looked it up, took a picture of this thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna go find it. He goes, hey, it's a little expensive, but there we go. He goes, a little expensive, like 75, 85, 90 bucks. I'm like, I'll go look for it. I even typed him back and go, dude, I couldn't find it at the local Total Wine. He goes, yeah, Total Wine had it. I go, I looked at it and I couldn't find it. So fast forward, moving around in a 3,000 mile radius, found it. I found this thing, picked this thing up. So I'm gonna say, hey, Bradley, this thing is great because I tasted it. I'm gonna do the review and I'm giving 100% kudos to Bradley because he pointed me in this direction. I would never have picked the thing up. Let me do the rundown here. It says it's finished and bottled in Georgia. If I had to guess, the stuff that's inside is probably going to be MGP, but maybe it's some of their own stock. So if that's it, then they're making some great stuff in-house. This is going to be Fiddler Heartwood, I'm sorry, Fiddler Georgia Heartwood. Why the fuck did, yeah, Fiddler Georgia Heartwood Bourbon Whiskey. I don't have my glasses on, it's getting dark. Hand harvest charred oak stave whiskey. So this is going to be a wheated. So it's, the distillery is ASW Distillery / Atlanta, Georgia. No age statement, proof 116.4. New char, God, I can't read my own fucking writing. Son of a bitch. That's what am I? I'm non-chill filter. Mash bill 51 corn, 45 wheat. It's a wheated, and 4 mountain barley. MSRP 75. I got it for 79. So I did okay getting it. Depends on what. If you're in California, I'm sure they probably charge more just because they want to fucking stick it to you. I ran down the spreadsheet. Anything else I leave out? But I've had this and it really tastes good. So this is one of those hidden secrets from these smaller distilleries or blenders or whatever you want to call them. I think it's a distillery down in Georgia. I'm not 100% sure if this is their stuff, their booze inside, but you know, it's kind of vague sometimes on the label and on the website. I try and do the best I can looking into it. I got other shit going on in my life and I can't sit there and really scrub in there and see, but you know, for the most part, it could be theirs, it could not be. There you go. If you see it on the shelf for 75, 80 bucks, it's definitely a pickup. So I'm to the nose. Get a lot of vanilla, caramel, a little bit of cinnamon, oak, and marshmallow. It's not bad. It's good. I'm thinking of Bradley Baker. You pointed me in the right direction. You did not steer me wrong whatsoever. So, all right, to the palate. This is an orange honey bomb. Kind of like a Frosted Flakes in there. Marshmallow. Oh, definitely getting marshmallow. It was like cooking in a fire pit and getting that marshmallow in there. So good. So good. Doing it again because I got plenty more to drink. I'm running out of time and I'm running out of ability to keep it in and function properly. Sure, what's her face is gonna come out and fuck with me. So I gotta knock out what, 2 more? Shit, 3 more. God, I'm talking too much. All right, here we go. Yeah, this one is consistent. Getting a ton of marshmallow on this. Marshmallow and caramel with a little orange in there. It's just sweet. It's very sweet. And I'm glad. You can't go with the big names. Well, you can always go with the big names based on consistency. That's why they've been around. But these smaller distilleries like Georgia Heartwood, they're gonna produce some good stuff. So this one here, I've heard some, reading up on it, just do my research the best I can. These guys are good. They have like 4 bottles, I think 4 bottles. This is the only one that I could find. Sealbox has a few of them, but I think they're sold out. But this one is their standard bottles that they do. And I think it makes great stuff. I'm trying my best here, it's all right. I'm gonna pause it for a sec because I got stuff coming in. All right, I just paused it. Someone sent me a thing on the chat about some rye, wild turkey rye, and it must have been an old one. MTK1. I'm letting you know because I typed you that I actually stopped this and replied. And it was for the turkey rye flight. All right, so he's looking at some old stuff there. So I actually commented, gave him the lowdown, and I actually will do the review on the 101 rye. I haven't done it because it's sitting in the back. So I'm back to the Fiddler. So with the Fiddler, I got it, tasted it. It's got some great flavors. So, and even though I paused, I had a couple sips. Can't help it, gotta keep sipping. So I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna give you the lowdown on everything and we'll go from there. A lot of honey, vanilla, orange in there. It's so sweet. And I'm getting a mound of marshmallow. The one with the marshmallow over a fire that's got that crust over it. You take a bite and it's nothing but sweetness and the crunch at the same time. Almost like a s'more. This is lingering around. It's kind of hanging out. What proof? 116? It's hanging out. I feel it. It coats. Very oily. This is good. This here, I think, is probably one of the hidden secrets and what caused me to kind of look not at the mainstream of what everybody does, what people think of these smaller distilleries that are producing a lot of good stuff. Is it going to be consistent like a Wild Turkey, Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill? I don't know. As of now, these things are good. So, like I said, each barrel is a little bit different, what they can source, what they can blend. But hopefully the master distillers, the people that, kind of blend these things, if they're blending it for flavor, they're going to do a great job. So I'm assuming they're blending this or making this based off the flavor. These dudes I say dudes, but these folks do a very good job. They make some good stuff to put out, and it's basically, the younger distillers like Redwood Empire, great. They do a bitchin' job. It's, you got to work harder to get into the big game. And these younger, newer distilleries that are putting out these bottles, they're going off flavor. And that's what drinking's all about. You want the flavor. The flavor is what's going to bring you back again. And I think these younger ones have the drive to put out some good product. Fiddler's one of them. This is it. Fiddler. The flavor volume, I'm going to go 8. If I can find another one, based on finances, I could have grabbed a second one, but based on finances, I only grabbed one. This is a definite pickup, a definite buy for, what was it? I got it for $79. I would have paid $100 for this. And thanks for Bradley Barker for pointing me in the right direction. I picked it up. Thank you very much. This thing kicks ass. It's got range, and Bradley, I think your palate is similar to mine. And one day, if you're close by, I'd like to sit down, have a drink with you, maybe even smoke a cigar. I actually brought out a cigar, a Tegas, but I'll save it for the next round because I got 2 more bottles to do, and I think I had an issue with my humidor. It's not holding the humidity in there, so I actually bought another one to help it out. So, all right, if you like it, hey, this is definite buy. Find it anywhere. If it's under 90 bucks, pick it up. It's worth it. So I'm Matt. I'll talk to you later.